students, my name is Niyati Said and thanks for watching Edupedia word videos. My topic for the presentation is the 8th section of nervous system. Okay, or you can say that this is the 8th section of the chapter structural organization in animals. We'll be studying about the nervous system in cockroaches. The nervous system of cockroach can be divisible into three parts, which are those: central nervous system, peripheral nervous system, and visceral or sympathetic nervous system. So the nervous system in cockroach, though not advanced as human nervous system, has three main divisions: central nervous system, peripheral nervous system, and sympathetic nervous system. Don't get confused with the visceral and the sympathetic. Visceral and sympathetic nervous system, they both are same. Okay, so we'll be studying central nervous system first in detail. So the central nervous system of the cockroach, it consists of a esophageal ganglion. This is sub esophageal ganglion, or cerebral ganglion, and circum esophageal connectives in the head, and double gangliotic, the ventral nerve cord in the thorax and the abdomen. Okay, so the brain or the esophageal ganglion, they are pair of large closely opposed ganglia in the head. Okay, see, this is circumferential connective and this is sub esophageal ganglia. So it consists of supra or the cerebral ganglion, or the circumferential, and the sub esophageal. Okay, so and from the lower side of the brain, it arises a pair of a short thick circumesopharyngeal connective which run around the esophagus. See, this is the circumferential connective which runs along and that which run around the esophagus and meet the sub-esophageal ganglion. See, this is the sub-esophageal ganglion and this is the circumferential connective. Okay, so the we talk about the sub-esophageal ganglion first. So the sub-esophageal ganglion, they are pair of large ganglia which are present on the ventral side of the esophagus. Okay, and the ventral nerve cord, it runs along the ventral wall of thorax and abdomen, and it possesses 9 fused ganglia, out of which 3 are thoracic and 6 are abdominal in position. That means these, see, sub-esophageal ganglion, prothoracic ganglion, and mesothoracic ganglion, metathoracic, first abdominal ganglion, and first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth abdominal ganglion. So the 6 ganglions, they are present in the abdominal part, and the 3 ganglion which is prothoracic, mesothoracic, and metathoracic, they are present in the thorax. So out of 6 abdominal ganglion, the first 5 are present in the first 5 abdominal segments, and the last one is present a little behind the 6th abdominal segment. Okay, and the thoracic abdominal ganglia, they are resulted due to fusion of the paired ganglia, except the 6th abdominal, except the 6th abdominal ganglia. The thoracic and the abdominal ganglia, they are resulted due to fusion of paired ganglia. Okay, and which are formed by the fusion of several ganglia, and hence they are largest in size. Okay, and now the central nervous system of cockroaches, it has nerve ring and a nerve. Okay, so the nerve ring, they are of 3 types I have taught you: supraesopharyngeal ganglion, which we call it as brain. Okay, and which is again divided into 3: protocerebrum, deuterocerebrum, and tritocerebrum. And the nerve ring is after supraesophageal ganglion, circumesopharyngeal connective, and subesopharyngeal ganglion are there in the nerve ring. Okay, and now comes the peripheral nervous system. Okay, peripheral nervous system is how these are extended. So two pairs of the optic nerves are present in the protocerebrum, and two pairs of antennal nerves are present in the deuteroster that supply blood to the antennae of the cockroaches. And then comes titocerebrum that has two pairs of the nerves, and they supply to the labrum, okay, the lip portion. Okay, and this circumesopharyngeal connective, it arises from the supraesophageal ganglion, which I have already taught you, and they are connected to the subesophageal ganglia, and that encircles the esophagus entirely. Okay, and then comes subesopharyngeal ganglion, is the nerve that supplies to the mandible, maxillae, and labium. Okay, so the peripheral nervous system, it consists of a nerve that starts from the ganglia of the central nervous system, and it supplies to various organs in the periphery. From the brain, it arises a pair of optic and antennary nerves that supply to eyes and antennae respectively. The subesophageal ganglia, it supplies paired nerves to mandibles, maxillae, and labium. The thoracic and the first five abdominal ganglia give off paired segmental nerves to appendages, muscles, and other structures. That means just know that peripheral nervous system, it consists of a nerve that starts from the ganglia of central nervous system, and it supplies to the other parts of the body. Okay, just like compound, it supplies to the compound eyes, it supplies to the antennae of the cockroaches, and this applies to the labrum. So you can say that peripheral nervous system consists of nerves that start from the ganglia of the central nervous system, and it supplies to various organs of the periphery. Okay, so I've told you that the CNS, they have nerve ring or a nerve cord, which is divided into two: thoracic nerve cord and abdominal nerve cord. Thoracic, it is divided into prothoracic, mesothoracic, and metathoracic. Prothoracic, there are 6 pairs. Mesothoracic, there are 5 pairs in number, and metathoracic, there are also 5 pairs in number. And I have told you that the nerves, they start from the CNS, and it supplies to the other part of the body, that forms a PNS. So the all three, prothoracic, mesothoracic, and metathoracic, they supply to the thoracic muscles, wings, legs, and other internal organs that are found in thorax. Okay, and then comes abdominal. As I have told you that there are 6 ganglions are present. So first abdominal ganglion, second abdominal ganglion, first is 1 in number, second is 2 in number, third, these are the series, you can say. Okay, and they supply to the organs, they are found in the abdomen to control respiration, circulation, and movement of the alimentary canal. And I have told you that there are 3 types of nervous systems are formed: central nervous system, peripheral nervous system, and autonomic nervous system. So the autonomous is also called as somatogastric or the visceral nervous system. So it can includes 4 nerve ganglia and nerves which connect them and supply to the visceral organs. And the nerve ganglia, they are 4 in number, which are those: frontal ganglion, occipital ganglion, visceral ganglion, and proventricular ganglion. So the frontal ganglion, it is present on the pharynx, just in front of the brain. Occipital ganglion, they are present behind the brain, above the esophagus. And then comes visceral ganglion, it is present on the wall of crop. Remember, I have taught you crop, gizzard, and all. So this visceral ganglion, it is present on the walls of crop. And then comes proventricular ganglion, it is present on gizzard. Okay, so the autonomic nervous system, it regulates the function of these organs, and hence it is called as visceral nervous system. So this was all about this presentation. Thank you, and stay tuned.